Welcome back, guys, to the Eastern Michigan Dynasty. Here in week number 8, the 4-2 Eastern Michigan Eagles will go on the road to play 1-5 Bowling Green. As a shocking start to the year, as we sit at 4-2, 2-0 in MAC conference play, trying to improve to 3-0. As started off the season 0-1. 4-1 since, trying to continue winning here in week 8. Bowling Green, a solid roster, have a really bad season. As Eastern Michigan overperforming so far. As they'll begin this drive at the 25-yard line. But Jay Stuckey, sophomore quarterback, 63% completion percentage, 1,600 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions on the season. Started off really hot, starting to come back to reality as they dropped there from Hoffman. Stuckey starting to come back to reality with more turnovers, more bad throws. As Mays, with his first touch of the game, goes for a loss of 1. Now 3rd and 11 from the 24. As Quinn underneath turns upfield, not able to use his quickness, as he's just short and it will be punted away. It's a good start for Bowling Green. Quick 3-and-out forced by their defense. Couple players to watch out for. QB, Maddox Kopp. Middle linebacker, Draymond. Kopp, a 74 or 78 overall. Looking for a better week this week, as the whole team for Bowling Green has struggled. 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard rush. And down he goes in the backfield. Trey Lee with his 6th tackle for loss of the season. Forces a 3rd and 10 from the 32. As he's looking deep. Terrell with an interception. Terrell cuts it back. Just tripped up at the 42. It's his 4th of the season. 1st and 10 from the 42 now. Deion Brown takes his hand off. Turns up for a 15-yard gain. 1st and 10 from the 27. They go with an empty look. Had him open in the end zone. Owens comes in and gets the sack though. 2nd and 12 from the 30. Mays bouncing his way in the backfield, looking for Hole, able to get 4 out of it. 3rd and 8 now from the 25. As it falls incomplete. Nobody open, just too much pressure in his face. This one's gonna be up. It doinks off the upright. The wind takes it, and no good. Eastern Michigan still with 0 points on the board. As he drops back the pass into coverage. Off the hands of the intended receiver. Falls incomplete. Now 2nd and 10 from the 25. Holiday tried to deflect it. A great screen call. And a 1st down picked up by Bowling Green. 1st and 10 from the 38. As they go with a bubble screen and a perfect block. And he's off to the races. Terrell tries to trip him up, but a touchdown Bowling Green. 62 yards. After a missed field goal, Bowling Green takes advantage of 2 screens and scores. Is Dion Brown back to return this one? He only gets to the 17. 1st and 10 from the 17 now. Stuckey looking to get this offense moving. He hits Hoffman underneath, the big tight end, stumbling his way forward for about 9. 2nd and inches now from the 27. Mays nowhere for him to go. He's back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd and inches now. Dion Brown subs in. He's able to pick up the first. Moving the chains for Eastern Michigan. Underneath, Zimmerman hangs on to that one for a catch of 6. The defensive line of Bowling Green playing very well to begin this one. Heavy pressure on Stuckey to begin the game. Another one, and Quinn cannot hang on. Would it easily have been a 1st down, but cannot hang on to the football. 3rd and 4 now from the 35. Stuckey gonna use his legs. Gets out at the 47. 11 yards for him on his first rush of the game. As Brown takes a counter, goes for 6. 2nd and 4 now from the 48. Brown with a nice cutback, nearly got away, but dragged down from behind. 3rd and 1 now from the 44. They go with an RPO. Hoffman in the open field. Gets to the 32 and a 1st down, Eastern Michigan. So far, a shocking score in this one. Bowling Green up 7-0. Eastern Michigan driving down the field here. 1st and 10 from the 32. As Quinn coming in motion. As he gets a bubble screen. Full head of steam. Gets 7. 2nd and 3 from the 25. Into the dirt that ball goes. Seen a couple of those from Stuckey the past couple of weeks. Brings up 3rd and 3. Stuckey uses his legs yet again and picks up another 1st. Nothing open and just playing smart right now. 1st and 10. Goes underneath. Dion Brown, known as a receiving back, cannot hang on to that one. It's 3rd on our team in receiving yards. As Mays does get 7 on his carry. This is the longest of the game. Up to 10 yards for him. 3rd and 3 now from the 14. They go with a play fake. Deflected down by the nickel corner. This one is going to be up and good. Eastern Michigan on the board. After a 5-minute drive, 15 plays, 69 yards. Still down though, 7-3 in this ball game. So far, winning the turnover battle as well. Just a big play from Bowling Green has them with the lead. Here comes some pressure though. Left alone is the big tight end. Pushed out at the 43. And this Bowling Green offense finding a rhythm here. Maddox starting to take advantage of a weaker unit. 1st and 10. Trey Lee with a great shed and tackle there. Second and 8 now from the 45. Bowling Green looking to extend their lead as they go with an option play. As the QB is drilled by 2 players. Maddox eating those, but gonna come back to haunt him later in the game. Here comes some pressure. Jamerson gets home for his first sack of the game, ending a promising drive from Bowling Green. As Anderson fair catches it at the 13. First and 10 for this Eastern Michigan offense. It's a 2-yard run there for Dion Brown. Second and 8 now. Brown coming in motion. Stuckey is down. Second sack of the game for this Bowling Green defensive line. Third and 13 now from the 10. Brown with the screen, only able to get 8. It's going to be a quick 3 and out from Eastern Michigan. Fair caught at the 48 and great field position so far for Bowling Green. Jamerson with a good tackle underneath, only allowing a catch of 2 there. Second and 8 from the 49 as the running back going in motion. In the tight coverage, multiple defenders there. Somehow still hangs on to that football. Brings up 3rd and 5 right before the 2-minute warning. As he's taking a deep shot. Staley! Incomplete. Had a chance as his second interception of the year and drops another one. But forces a punt and gets us off the field. It's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning, and we will begin right around the 10-yard line. Pressure immediately with a blitz sent, but Wood underneath. As one of our offensive linemen down with an injury. Fortunately, so far haven't had to deal with it a lot, but starting lineman in a weak unit already is not a good sign. As a free rusher, the very next play, but a first down with a quick pass. Just bruised ribs for Taylor. Should be coming back into this one. One of our better offensive linemen, 82 overall. As Wood underneath again, eating it up. As another big first down as they're hurrying back to the line of scrimmage now. And pressure again, down from behind. A quick sack there, 3rd of the half for Bowling Green. As Wood with another catch and a quick timeout from Eastern Michigan. 3 catches on this drive alone for Wood. As Dion Brown cuts it up, first down. Hurrying back to the line of scrimmage. They go with a play action fake. Across the middle had Quinn, but took a mean hit there from Owens, it looked like. 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Bad ball there into a tight window. Ball's incomplete. Luckily in field goal range. 3rd and 10 from the 30. As Stuckey using his legs, first down, Eastern Michigan. Keeping this drive alive. Inside the red zone for the first time as well. More pressure yet again. Stuckey down at the 7 and a quick timeout. Using his legs very good this drive. Underneath, Wood caps it off with a touchdown. 4 catches, 47 yards, and a touchdown for him on this drive. And they get the lead 10-7 with 15 seconds left in this first half. It's a good kick return to the 30. Gotta be careful. Still 3 timeouts, 10 seconds to work with. As they do drop back the pass across the middle. Easy pitch and catch and a quick timeout. As they're gonna get a chance at a Hail Mary here. As he's lofting this one up, Price back there. And it's caught! Deflected 3 times into the receiver's hands. What an ending to the half. Bowling Green caps off a Hail Mary. And takes a 4-point lead. Caleb Goodlow with an amazing catch and concentration off the bounce. Now Eastern Michigan down 4 after just taking the lead. To begin the second half. 1st and 10 from the 23. They go with another bubble screen. Jamerson with a tackle. But a quick first down for Bowling Green. Staley lays out the receiver, but they are moving quickly. Another first down. Just easy pitch and catch there on the slant. As he's taking a deep shot, Price. Perfect coverage. Falls incomplete. Price also had really good coverage on the Hail Mary attempt, but just an unfortunate bounce. As they go with a run here. First down picked up. They haven't ran the ball a ton. Only about 4 or 5 times. That's their biggest run of the game. As a nice tackle there from Blair, blowing that play up. Second and 10 from the 40. And pressure sent, but did not get there in time. And a great juke move. Norman just able to get him down at the 3. A nasty juke move sets him up with 1st and goal from the 3. As he stuffed at the 2 though, trying to run it in. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. He got a hand on him, but cannot arm tackle here. Bounces off of it, and a touchdown, Bowling Green. And they have scored 14 points in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds game time. Eastern Michigan now down 11 points. First and 10 from the 17. Stuckey starts out in pistol. Tackle from behind. Offensive line is not helping at all. 2nd and 10 now from the 17. They go with a screen. Blown up is Brown. They read it out perfectly. Nearly ended in disaster right there, but falls incomplete. And now 3rd and 10. As Zimmerman gets behind the defensive back for a 1st down. Still plenty of time to run their normal offense. As Deion Brown with a nice cutback and Joseph Taylor down again. One of our best offensive linemen down again, and the unit's already struggling as Deion Brown gets 2. Second and 8 from the 45. They go with a play action fake. A quick pass to Mays. Catches it for a gain of 4 and dislocated wrist. And Joseph Taylor is going to be out for the rest of this one and maybe a couple of weeks. 3rd and 4 now. On the roll. Falls incomplete. Heavy blitz. Had no chance in that one. Fair catches it at the 18, and now this defense for Eastern Michigan's gonna have to step up. Already down 11. Here comes some pressure. Price knocks it out. A great ball under pressure, but Jaden Price right there forces an incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 18. A great hit there. Believe it was Marvell. But another catch. Overloading the right side of the line. Trying to get some pressure here. And another 1st down with a very tough catch. Jamerson knocks him to the ground. But cannot force the ball loose for an incompletion. Great tackle there from Jamerson. Shooting the gap. Tackle for loss of 2. Got to get the offense the ball back. Cause a turnover or something. And that's in tight coverage. 3rd and inches. Gonna be just short of the line to gain. They go with an option play. And Maddox picks up the 1st. Keeps it himself. Not looking good for Eastern Michigan. There's a running back going in motion. Norman, solid coverage, just a better catch. Picks up 8, and that will end the 3rd. Bowling Green taking full control over this game. 2nd and 2 now from the 49. It is a big option play. Goes for a 1st down. Nearing field goal range here. Marshall with a big hit. Trying to jaw the ball loose, but another 1st down picked up. Bowling Green marching down the field here. As the big tight end bounces off of Jason Marshall and he's in. Touchdown Bowling Green, and now they take an 18-point lead. 28-10 with 7:10 to go here. Would take an absolute miracle at this point. Especially with how the offense has played. 1st and 10 from the 25. As Quinn cannot hang on to that one. There's a flag though. There is PI on the defense that will bail us out a little bit. 1st and 10 from the 40 now. 7:05 to go. They're in an empty look. Zimmerman underneath picks up 9, and they're going to have to go no huddle majority of the rest of this game. Quickly to the line here. Stuckey takes off, slides down, first down. Now 1st and 10 from the 36. Zimmerman underneath, a gain of 6. Second and 4 now from the 31. Quinn with a tough catch. Picks up another first. Nearing the red zone here. What a throw! Stuckey! Down to the 1! Stuckey with an absolute dime behind the linebacker. And now he's into the end zone. He's been running for his life the whole game. Now puts us back to a 2-score ball game. But we need a stop here. And the defense struggling to get one. The good tackle on the kick return. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to rip the ball loose, but just poor tackling there. Gives them a 1st down. Under 5 to go now in the 4th. Great angles on that one. Only holding them to a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 from the 33. As there was a screen the whole time. He only gets a couple short of the 1st down line. 3rd and 2 now from the 41. And he's short! He doesn't get it! And the stop we needed. As Anderson back there. Gets to the 17, and the stop we needed finally comes. And now we have a chance. 3:18 left, down 11. As he lofts this one deep, underthrown. Wood had multiple steps on him. 2nd and 10 now from the 17. As Quinn, downfield, cannot hang on. A bad ball, then a bad drop. Has him at 3rd and 10, but 4 down territory here. So they got 2 down to get this. 3rd and 10. Empty look here. Brown. Another awful ball. Gotta get it in stride. It's a 1st down, maybe even more. Hurry back to line here. 4th and 3. Game on the line. Across the middle. Wood hangs on. 1st down and more. Down to the 48. 2:30 to go. Stuckey takes off. 1st down. Eastern Michigan. Back to the line. As he just throws that one away before the pressure comes. Stuckey having a solid game. Not the best, not the worst. Hill! One of the backup receivers in on a very important play, and he ends up dropping it. A crucial drop there. Now 3rd and 10. Brown going in motion. swatted down. 4th and 10 now. Game is on the line. 4th and 10 from the 41. Can the team do it? Mays gets it. First down. Mays with the first. And an injury timeout for Bowling Green. Stops the clock with 2:03 left. Stuckey took a mean hit there. Hangs on to the football though. 2nd and 5 from the 26. Another first down. Zimmerman picks up this time. First and 10 from the 17. He had him across the middle. Just kind of a weird play there. Had him across the middle, falls incomplete. Now 2nd and 10 from the 17. At least in field goal range. Down Stuckey goes! 4th sack of the game. Now 3rd and 13 from the 21. Down he goes again! They are just going to settle for 3 here. This one's going to be up. And it is good, making it an 8-point ball game. Are going to attempt an onside kick here. It hits him. Recovered Eastern Michigan. What a kick. What a change of events. An 8-point ball game with 54 seconds left. Stuckey flying out of there. First down and more. Hurrying back to the line of scrimmage here. Brown cannot hang on. .40 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Wood downfield, hangs on, breaks a tackle and a quick timeout. Trying to force overtime. The offense finally showing some life here. 33 seconds to go inside the red zone. Across the middle, Quinn gets in! Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Two-point conversion. Game on the line. Not even a block attempt on him. Had him open as well. That's going to do it. Eastern Michigan will fall. A doinked field goal. A unblocked defender with the game on the line loses the game for Eastern Michigan. As Stuckey in that 4th quarter balled out, 23 of 40, 261, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, had 69 rushing yards and a touchdown. Brown also played really well. Didn't see a lot of Mays. As Wood, 6 catches, 93 yards, a touchdown. Quinn with a touchdown as well. As 5 sacks allowed. As one of our best offensive linemen also went down with an injury. Just a poor performance from him. Jamerson led the team in tackles with 13, 2 tackles for loss from him, and a sack, a pick from Terrell. Couple pass deflections, no forced fumbles, but we fall by 2 in this one, the Bowling Green. A very winnable game. End up losing. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.